So why is progressive overload so important for you in your language learning strategy? Well, the first reason, for example, is people having an over-reliance on subtitles. You are never ever going to improve your listening skills if you are always listening with subtitles. You need to transition to slowly start adding some training, some practice when you are not listening to subtitles. Just using subtitle transitioning. So it's 10 minutes with subtitles and then 5 minutes without. 10 minutes with subtitles, 5 minutes out, just to get your ear used to what it feels like. And that stress when you don't have subtitles is a huge gap that you need to close to help you to really reach that level and to develop your listening ability. So it's like riding a bike and always relying on stabilizers. So if you always have the stabilizers on your bike, how are you ever going to actually ride that bike freely? You're not. You have an over-reliance on what feels safe and what feels comfortable. But when you are really going to develop, if you are building a muscle, if you are improving your cardio, you're improving your running ability. The same in language learning, you need to have progressive overload. So progressive overload is when you are challenging yourself, you're putting yourself in a stressful situation, you're simulating a language environment that makes you freeze, it makes you feel a little bit stuck, and you're having to overcome that stress, much like when you are listening without subtitles and you are really trying to understand, you're trying to focus, you're trying to catch all of the words that someone is saying in a video. This is progressive overload. If you are relying on the same strategies that you were using to learn a language 2 years ago, you are not going to be developing, you are not going to be improving yourself. So progressive overload is when you start doing a course, for example, that's going to challenge you, it's going to help you, it's going to train your brain to start using this language in a different way. So whether that's a communication course or whether it's whether you do your own practice at home and you're just trying to understand movies and shows a bit better by using transitional language exercises, such as with subtitles, without subtitles, reducing the time and the frequency that your listening skills are under stress. The same with mimicking. Are you mimicking without subtitles or with subtitles? What type of summaries are you doing when you are speaking in English? So progressive overload, again, is just putting yourself into that stressful simulation so that your muscles and neurologically, you can start to train your brain to start improving, one, your retrieval rate, so how fast these words come into your mind. Two, you're stressing your system so that your brain can start to process information faster in the language. And three, which is most important, is you are actually building skills and consistency at a level that is harder than what your current language level is. If you are currently relying on the same language exercises that you've been doing over the past